This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by Rylan Charlton over Zoom. Rylan, how are you? How are things going?
Yeah, all good. Yeah, back to normality, back to working, and yeah, it's not bad. Enjoying it.
Now, obviously, I know you would rather be doing this interview on a happier kind of terms with regards to your recent fight. Just going back to that, your loss to Florian Marku, how would you reflect on it?
Well, for a start, I'm not fighting at welterweight ever again because that weight's a bit too big for me. I'm not a natural welterweight. It was a good fight. Florian pulled out a performance of his lifetime. Like he's never performed like that before. So yeah, but yeah, all I can take from that is I ain't fighting at welterweight again.
How much of a shock was it for you when you was in the ring and you saw Florian adopt the style that he did on the night? Because I don't think anybody expected him to approach it in the manner that he did.
No, I thought he was going to come at me a little bit more, but he was good. He was fit, he was strong, and I mean the Laws fight. He was welterweight, wasn't he? I think, but I don't think Laws could make light welterweight for sure. He's not proper full fledged welterweight, but Marco is. So yeah, he felt strong, but yeah, still couldn't put me down though, could he?
I mean, looking across the ring and when you was both in there, did you immediately see kind of the natural size difference?
Yeah, I saw the natural size difference on the weigh-in day. I looked at him and I thought, cool, yeah, he's a bit bigger than I thought, but I thought I should be able to take him out. But yeah, the thing is with fighting someone who's a bigger weight, my biggest asset, which is my power, sort of I'm not as powerful up against a bigger guy. So yeah, it's just one of them things, learning, and we'll come back even stronger.
One thing which everybody commented on social media was just how tough and brave you were, Roland. I mean, there's many people I don't think would have been able to just stand there despite the volume and the barrage of punches Florian began to land on you just before your team threw the towel in. What did you make of kind of those closing rounds?
Um, to be honest, when I'm trying to think back at it, I couldn't really see out my eyes, so I was kind of fighting like through a letterbox. So it was, I don't know, I would just continue. I would just carry on until someone knocks me out cold. I don't know why it is. I've always been like, I don't stop. And yeah, I was just trying to take him out. I was putting him down in the sixth. Was it the sixth round I put him down in? I can't remember.
I'm
I
trying to
haven't watched the
remember.
fight back yet. But yeah, I put him down and I thought, yeah, I'll just keep going until they get down and don't get back up.
Well,
But unfortunately, he got back up.
what did you make of when you dropped him? What was going through your mind? Because up until that point in the fight, we saw Florian was kind of very cocky, shall we say? He was very kind of he was goading you onto him. He was talking to you during the fight. What did you make of it all up until you was able to drop him?
Well, when I dropped him, I think I just stick the boot in. That'll be even quicker to get it over and done with. No, I was thinking. I was thinking, don't fucking get up, but he did. Simple as that.
What did you make of his antics with regards to talking to you during the fight and he's sticking his tongue out and what have you?
I mean, it didn't really bother me too much. I was just still in there doing what I do. Yeah, he's just that cocky kind of guy, isn't he? But yeah, I'm not really fussed about him doing all that. It's just more annoying losing to such a prick, but
I was going to say,
shit
did you
happens.
did you speak to him after? Did you kind of not necessarily settle the score, but at least leave on certain terms, or have you not really spoken to him?
No, I wouldn't speak to him. No.
With your team throwing the towel in, Rylan, the right decision?
Yeah, I'd say so. I got beat up, didn't I? Let's face it. Yeah, I was outpointed, out sort of out. I wouldn't say outstrength, but I was outpointed for sure. And yeah, I was just getting beaten up. So they done the right decision putting the towel in. Because I mean, if he didn't knock me out, I would have continued. No, would have been more beaten up. So yeah, I'm glad they done that.
one thing which I want to pick up on, Rylan, obviously you said you won't be boxing at welterweight again. After the fight, we saw Florian and his team say they're going to look to see if he can make light welter himself.
Oh yeah.
What's that like for you? If that's the first time you've heard it, what's that like for you to know that he's now looking at potentially dropping down to what would be your natural weight?
Well, we already asked for the fight at a catch weight, a 10 stone 4 we both wanted to go at. But then he was saying he couldn't get down to that. He couldn't get down to 10 stone 4. So how's he going to get out to 10 stone? But I suppose he might need to, seeing as I'm a natural light welterweight and I put him on his ass. When he gets a strong welterweight, he won't be getting up.
I mean, from sharing a ring with him, where do you actually see his career going on the back of his win? What do you think he can go on to?
I think if he performs how he performed against me, I think he'll go far. He'll do well.
And then obviously with yourself, Rylan, you mentioned that drop back down to a light welter. What is the plan moving forwards?
Drop down to light welter or even see if we can get to lightweight. I don't know, but I want to I've never really cut weight properly, so I want to see how far I can get down. And yeah, just focus on Matchroom said they're going to get me out again, hopefully in the summertime. So yeah, we should get a show in the summer, and then yeah, just get back on the winning streak.
I mean, how much of a relief was that for you to hear Eddie say and Matchroom say they want to get you back out and they're going to make sure you're back out soon?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to hear that. Eddie dropped me a message saying like great fight and stuff, and we'll get you out at 140 next time, which is great to hear that, because obviously a lot of boxers, it's so much pressure to get that loss on their record, because it's almost like you're lost, you get dropped, and that's it. So I'm very pleased that Eddie wants to get me out again and at my weight that I originally wanted to fight at. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Are there any domestic-based fighters who are catching your eye at light welter?
No, I don't really look at many fighters kind of thing. I don't really know, but yeah, I'm sure whoever there is, there's some good matchups going out there.
Now, of course, Rylan, I just want to get your thoughts on another fight which happened on the night of yours at welterweight. David Avanesyan stopping Josh Kelly. I don't suppose you've seen it.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't watched it. No.
In which case, there's no point in me following up and just getting your thoughts on the fight. I take it.
Oh, I've seen little highlights, few clips of it. Yeah, it's what I expected from the result. To be honest, I sparred David Avanesyan. He's a very, very tough guy. So yeah, it was a good fight, and yeah, I'm sure Josh Kelly will be back 100%.
What was that week in the bubble like?
Yeah, it was good fun. It was fun. I quite like the bubble. I like getting away from reality, getting yourself in your room and just completely focusing on the fight. So I quite enjoyed the bubble, yeah.
And Ryan, I just want to get your thoughts on the world scene at light welter or super lightweight, whichever way people want to put it. Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez has been announced for May time. Just your thoughts on that, who becomes undisputed king?
I don't even know who the other guy is. I know Josh Taylor, but don't know who the other guy is. But I'm going to say Josh Taylor. I think he's going to get it.
Rylan, we will leave that there then, and I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. But
can I shout out my sponsors? Is that right?
Yeah, go through that. So I was about to say a final word from yourself.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to shout out my sponsors. So we've got We Solve All, we've got Minton Care Home, we've got Fire Snuff, got Assemble Scaffolding, T Griffiths Holding, and Harmony Consultant Group. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Ryan, I have to ask, obviously mentioning sponsors there, how important are they to a fighter and being able to continue with your journey?
Oh, they're so important. These sponsors I've got 6 very strong, good sponsors, and they've helped me out massively. Like for this, I had to have 2 months off my day job, so obviously I don't get paid or I'm not at work kind of thing, so that helps massively. So yeah, really important.
Rylan, we will leave up there now, like I say, and I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you back in the ring soon, and I will keep in touch with Dan and yourself and speak to you again soon. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Nice to speak to you. See you later on.